Test. Testing. Test. 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 Testing. Testing. Test. Test. Test.
What? Hey, Mom, will this will be cold? Because that's not. Oh, you didn't even look. Yeah, I'm cold, Mom. Hey, Mom, I'm cold. So am I, actually. And it doesn't.
All right.
What this does. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, it does. When you swim in this thing you're heading to over there. Yeah, it does. Because Anna told me to do that check myself on the computer. Well, part I was able to let go of it. I was trying to make it let go. Well, it's wow.
Hello, Bowden family.
Hello. What are you doing? Oh my God.
We're just starting here momentarily, okay?
Okay. Hey, Liz, can you mute that? Let me see if I can get this. So it's gonna take me.
Hi, Isaiah. We'll give it just another minute and then we'll get started. All right, let's go and get started. All right, face flags, please. Chirip. Hyungnae. Face me. Chirip. Hyungnae. All right, let's warm it up just a little bit. Hands on the hips. We're going to rotate the neck side to side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Up and down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Rotate your hips in a circle, please. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. All right. Feet together now, hands on your knees. Rotate your knees in a circle. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Good. Spread your feet 2 shoulders apart. We're going to face right. We're going to touch our head to our leg. Hold that stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Other side. Same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And good. Sit down. Legs open up as wide as you can. Turn left. You can reach over with your right hand. Try and touch your toes. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Other side. Same thing, please. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up to the middle now. Try and touch your elbows and your forehead all the way to the ground. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. All right, feet together, legs straight out in front. Reach forward and touch those toes for me. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Bottoms of the feet together, butterfly stretch. Push your knees all the way to the floor. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Good. Stand up, turn around and fix your toe box. Shake out the legs a little bit. All right, from here, everyone, 준비. So what I want to do is I want to work a little bit of Taekwondo with you guys today. A little bit of detail. All right, so remember, right, your low block always starts from the shoulder and comes down, right? So one. All right, so Mr. Parker, you want to make sure always start it from the shoulder, right? Don't start it from your chest. Start it from the shoulder and come down. Okay, other hand should always be at the belt. Miss Lydia, you need to make sure that pinky is on the top, thumb is on the bottom when you start. 1, 2. And you have to pull. You have to pull bottom hand fast to your waist as you put low block down at the same time. So 1. Okay? So that's the first movement, right? So from here, ready? Hana. So 1. All right, we should be in a front stance, right? Okay. Now from here, when we come into our left stance, right? Your left stance looks like your back stance. Your feet should look like the letter L, right? But it should only be 2 foot lengths deep. Remember, your back stance is 3 foot lengths, and we bend our knees. Left stance is 2 foot lengths, and we keep our legs straight like walking stance. Okay? So you're here, you come in, you pull in, and just turn your feet. 1. When you do your hammer fist, it's got to come from the armpit on the inside, not on the outside of your hand, on the inside of the right hand, and comes down. Okay? So you got to make sure it's a big circle. Your fist should come above your head and then come down. All right, so you go down 1. When you come in, 2. All right, good. Then from here, all we have to do is turn to the other side. So keep your right foot still, turn your left foot. 1, from the shoulder down, low block, 1. Okay. And then when you bring that leg in, 1, bring that right leg in to 2 foot lengths. Right hand comes in above the head and down. Okay. All right. So Parker, keep working on that for just a little bit. Lydia, you need to make sure, right, you do both hands on the low block. When you do your inner block, you see how my left hand is here? My right hand is by my armpit. 1, 2. 2. All right, you see how both of my hands are working together? Okay. So you have to make sure you're using both hands. All right, you too, Isaiah. 1. All right. I want you guys to work on that, just that part for just a tiny bit, all right? Making sure, Miss Lydia, you're using both hands. 1. Okay? Good stances. I'll be right back. All right, let me see, Mr. Parker. I want to see. Okay. Nice job, sir. Good. All right, Miss Lydia, let me see. Okay, not bad, not bad. Good. So you need to make sure, Lydia, when you turn to the other side. Okay, good. Okay, you got it. Never mind. All right, so now once you're here for the second one, right? So Mr. Parker, do your hammer fist on this side. On this side, the second one. There you go. Okay, when we come forward, right? Left foot forward, left hand, inner block, 1. Other foot, Mr. Parker. So, Mr. Parker, you have to remember that your inner block comes way out here, not by your ear, right? Out here, 1, and then 2. Bring it around to the front. Okay? So 1 and then 2. All right. Miss Lydia, you need to make sure that your right hand is in front, your left hand is in back. When you start, once again, you got to pull in like you're punching with the right hand. Left hand comes around. 1. Okay? So it should look like this from a side view. 1. 1. 1. Okay? And you see this hand is just coming in like this. Okay? You need to make sure that your fist, Miss Lydia, is at your eye level. Okay? When you come down, when you bring it around to the front, your fist is at shoulder level. Okay? So 1, 2. Okay, good. Yep, just like that. And then what do, right? Once we do the 2 inner blocks, we do the front kick, right? 1, front kick. When we put it down, start at your belt. When you put the foot down, belt up for back fist. So 1, 2, nose level back fist. Bring it up and forward. Okay, so that's the first one, nose level. Then your inner block is chest level. Okay. And then we kick again. Front kick, put it down in front stance. Remember, start from the belt. After you kick, put it down. Back fist from the belt up. All right. And then inner block, 2. It'll be your other hand, Mr. Parker. There you go. Good. I know it's a little bit confusing because we're going really slow. All right. And then when we step forward, back fist again from the belt all the way up to the nose. Okay. All right. That's what I want you to work on now. Okay. Let's fix that part. Use both hands, Miss Lydia. Every movement has to have 2 hands. One hand that comes back to the belt, the other hand that comes out forward, whether you're blocking or striking. That's pretty good, Mr. Parker. Just make sure you're in front stances coming toward the camera, towards your computer, your iPad, right? Everything should be front stance. Front stance. Front stance. Be careful that stance is too small there, Miss Lydia. Your left and right stance is a little bit too small. Okay, that's pretty good. Front stance. There you go, front stance. Front stance, and then step front stance. There you go, Mr. Parker. That's good. Good. Okay. It looks pretty good up to there. So let's do the back fist, right? The last one that you did, right? Right leg in front like this. Up toward the front. Oh, it'll be your other hand, other leg, Mr. Parker. Yep. All right, so now remember, we got to make that turn, right? We have to turn to our back, turn to this side, right? We're going to do a knife hand block. 1, right? Just 1 knife hand. Okay. Now, when we step, Mr. Parker, right? When you step forward, you step into front stance. Okay. So step forward into front stance. And then you're going to bring the right elbow around, right? To the chin height, to your chin height. So it should be up like this. Okay. So you step 1. Okay. And then other side, we turn, knife hand block, back stance, and then we step to front stance. turn. Make sure this is high. Okay, it's not here. It should be your chin level, your chin. Okay, trying to hit your chin. Okay. All right, then we turn to the back of your room, right? We're going to do low block, front stance, and then inner block. Just like we did, coming forward, right? But we did back fist inner block, right? So we were doing low block, inner block on the back side. Okay. And then we do our front kick, put it down, low block, inner block. Okay. All right, let's work on that part. Work up to there. Make sure those are front stances on those elbows. Front stances. Okay. Back stance on your knife hands, Mr. Parker. Start from your belt, Isaiah, back fist. It's got to come fast, right? That's how you get stronger. You have to bring it up fast. All right? That's what's going to make your technique stronger, is bringing it faster, not slow. Front stance there, Mr. Parker. Take your time. Good front kicks, please. Don't turn your knee. Keep working. We'll finish it up here momentarily. Okay, so let's start at that back fist on the back side, or the back, the inner block on the back side. We're gonna get ready to go left. All right, we're gonna turn left and we're gonna do our high block, right? Starts from the belt and it comes up, right? So Mr. Parker, make sure you start with the fist on the belt and you bring it up. Miss Lydia, you need to make sure that your right hand is on your shoulder with the thumb. Right, like this. And then that way you pull down to your waist like this. So it's going to be this way with two hands. One. Okay, your other hand, you need to switch your hands though. Do it the other way. Switch your hands. There you go. Blocking hands on the bottom. There you go. Okay, so once you do your high block, you're in front stance. One. All right, high block. Now from here, we do a side kick. When we do our side kick, we're going to do a side kick and we're going to do a hammer fist, a side hammer fist. One, together. Okay? And then keep your hammer fist out in front and then bring the elbow, the left elbow, and hit your hammer fist with the elbow. So when you hit the elbow, can you guys see me? You see my fingers here? My elbow comes here into the palm of my hand. It doesn't cover my fingers. My fingers should be out past my elbow, but they never grab my elbow. They just stay open. 1. It's like that, okay? And we're going to do the same thing on the side. So you turn, front stance, switch your hands, high block, 1. And then once again, when you do your side kick and hammer fist together, 2. And then keep your hammer fist hand out in front. And then bring the right elbow into the left hand, 2. Okay? All right, and then turn to your back, low block, inner block. All right, your down block, outside in block. Front kick, and then hold your leg up after you kick. And then all you're going to do is stomp down. Right? All you're going to do is just kind of place it down, stomp your foot, and back fist, same time, and key up. Kia! And then left foot comes after. So it's Kia! 1. There's no jump. Okay? No jump, no big step like this. Right? You should be, after you kick, you should just be able to drop right to your spot. Okay? It's a stomp. Once you're done, okay? Once you're done, can you guys see my feet? So once you're done here, right, all you have to do is push up onto your toes, pivot to the front, put your heels down, and you should be right back to Jumbi without moving your feet. If your X stance is good, your cross stance. Okay? So here you key out, pick up, place down. You should be right back where you started, all right? So I'm going to let you guys work on this, all of it, for just a few more minutes. And then we'll work on some takedowns. All right, couple more minutes on that. It's looking good. All right, good job, you guys. Take a quick break, get some water. All right, Parker, how many how many takedowns do you know, sir? 0? None? Okay. All right, I'm going to show you the first one. All right, I'm going to put my back to you so that you can follow me. All right, sir, can you see me? You see my uniform? So I'm facing you. I'm facing like you're facing. We're imagining someone's punching us right now, okay? So what we're going to do is this side leg, my right leg, okay? My right leg, I'm going to step kind of diagonal, right? Kind of towards your camera a little bit, about halfway. Let me try to move over here, okay? So from here, I'm going to step like this, diagonal. And then with my right hand, I'm going to do an outside in block or inner block, okay? Now from here, my other leg, my left leg, I'm going to move behind me toward the camera. And I'm going to do an elbow with the left arm, okay? And then from here, I'm going to do another elbow to the other side with the right arm. Right? Now I'm going to bend down. And in between my legs, I want you to imagine that my leg is in between your legs right now. Okay? You're going to grab my foot. You're going to lift it straight up like this, holding onto my foot. Then you're going to lift your right leg up. And then you're going to do a side kick down toward the stomach, toward my stomach. And you're going to key up. Okay? Let's try that again. All right, Mr. Parker, can you move over to the other camera? Because I can see a little bit better there. Okay. All right. Lydia already knows this, so, all right. But Lydia can help. She could be the one punching you, right? So let's start this again, Mr. Parker, right? Chumbi? Okay. So right leg steps toward your camera or your computer, outside in block. 1. Okay. Then move your left leg a little bit toward the camera. 2. Good. And then other side. 3. Other side elbow. Good. Then reach down and grab the foot. Lift it up. And then with your right leg, lift up your right leg. Your other right leg. And then kick. Kind of diagonal toward the camera. No. Toward the camera. Okay. All right. So Lydia, real quick, can you do me a favor? Can you punch Parker? I want you to stand in front of the camera where Parker's at. All right. So put Parker back. There you go. Good. So do your punch, Lydia. So Parker, do that right hand, block her fist, and step over this way, remember? Outside in block, horse riding stance. Wrong hand. Okay. Okay, you got to step across her leg. You didn't step across. Use your right foot. There you go. Good. And do that outside in block. Okay, now slide the left leg back towards your sister. Do the other elbow. Don't move your feet. Don't move your feet. Just do your elbow. 1, and then do another elbow 2. Good. Now, if you bend over, her foot should be right in between your legs. Grab her foot, lift it up. She falls down. Now, lift your right leg up and kick toward her. There you go. Okay? All right, help her up now. Be a good brother, help her up. Okay? So, Mr. Parker, watch. Okay, it's going to look like this when you do it. Outside in block, elbow, elbow, grab, side kick and key up. All right? Okay, let me see. No. You have to make sure your right foot steps across your, there you go, 1. And then step back with the other leg, elbow 2. And then elbow 3. And then grab the foot. Lift it up. Turn to your right. And then side kick. There you go. Okay. All right. So I need you to practice that one. All right, Mr. Parker. Right, Lydia, you can do this one too. I want you to do this on your brother so he knows how to fall. All right, so Mr. Parker, she's going to do the exact same one on you. You punch her, and then she's going to do it to you as well. That way you know how to fall. So when you're practicing with your brothers, right, you know how to fall. Wrong hand, wrong leg, Miss Lydia. Right leg, remember, right leg steps across your body. Right hand outside in block. Yep, left elbow, right elbow, grab. He falls. You got to fall down, Mr. Parker. Good, and then right leg side kick. Boom. There you go. Okay, help him up. All right, same thing, Mr. Parker. Try it again. Step across her leg. Good. And then elbow, elbow, grab. Nice job, sir. Very good. Help her up. She's going to do the same one on you, making sure that you know how to fall too. Okay, good. All right, Parker, do me a favor. Punch with the left hand for me. Punch with your other hand. Lydia needs to do the other side. Good job. Okay, good. All right. Okay, try attack Parker one more time. No. You're supposed to attack Parker, Miss Lydia. He needs practice too. There you go. Good. Okay. So that's the first one. All right. So make sure you don't forget that one. Okay, sir? That's the first one. All right. Why don't you, let's finish up with some ojang. All right. Finish up with some ojang today. We got a few more minutes left. So work on what we talked about, making sure that block comes from high, low. Remember, you're pulling with both hands, Miss Lydia. Pull with both hands. Okay, get your stances good. Remember, this stance here is a left stance, and then the other side is a right stance. You need to know that. Mr. Parker, what are you doing, sir? Work on ojang. We just have a couple minutes left. We're almost done. Make sure you give me a good front stance as you're moving forward, Mr. Parker. There you go, sir. Mr. Isaiah, you have to make sure the back fist comes from the belt and comes fast. It's got to be strong. So Lydia, you have to make sure when you do your inner block, right, the other hand should be out in front. And then you pull in and you block, right? Pull and block. 1. You have to use both hands. Okay? Unless it's like a double knife hand guarding block where you're doing two, if you're doing like your guarding block or your double knife hand guarding block, your knife hand block and strike, right? That's different, right? Because both hands are doing something, right? Most of this other stuff, right? Only one hand here. So that means I need to use the other hand and I got to pull it in. Okay. It's good. Mr. Parker, when you do your high block, it starts from the belt and comes up. 1, okay, straight up. Okay, don't bring it up like this. Not like this. All right, great job, you guys. Let's finish up. Good job. So, Mr. Parker, right, we spent today's class to really help you out, right? We did ojang and we did 1 takedown. Okay, sir? So keep working on those, right? Face flags. 차렷. 경례. Face me. 차렷 and 경례. All right, you guys have a good night. Okay, we'll see you next class. Bye. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Good job.